In this tutorial, we're going to show you how to use the constraints function. So let's say that you want to create a complex shape, but you're struggling to make the lines straight, entirely the way you want them to be. Those can all be fixed with the use of different constraint tools. With the use of parallel constraint, we can make two lines parallel to each other. And to do that, select the line that's not parallel with the lines that you want to be parallel with, and then select that CAD line. You can do the same thing on all the other lines as shown here. Next, we have the equal constraint that can make two lines or shapes the same length as each other. This can make one line shorter and the other line longer, as long as they're the same length. The perpendicular constraint is next, and this will make two lines connected be tilted at each other to create a 90-degree angle. The problem with constraining certain lines is that unwanted lines can also change, and to prevent that, we have got to use the fix function, which will lock lines into place so as to prevent them from changing shape. We also want the angle to be in the very middle of the shape itself. To do that, just make the lines equal, and that's it. We can verify that it's in the middle by making a line on the edge, and if a green circle appears at the end of that line, then it's in the very middle. Lastly, I want to touch on some more constraint tools. So we're just going to create a sketch off to the side with two lines that aren't vertical nor horizontal. For vertical lines, use the vertical constraint, and for horizontal lines, use the horizontal constraint. Upon creating a circle, we can also constrain both of the lines so that they are tangents with the circle by using the tangent constraint. To do that, just select the lines and the circle. We can also make the vertical line connect to the horizontal line by using the horizontal constraint on the end of the vertical line to the horizontal line. And that is it for this tutorial on how to use the constraints feature and its tools. The next tutorial will cover the use of the shell, hole, and thread features.